Hey everybody, it's Audrey. Welcome to day 5 of the Summer Scrappin Series. I hope you're enjoying so far and you really get into the summer scrappy mood. Today my guests are Christine Mayer and Hannah Lemieux, and they both have amazing channels. I think I've known both of them for quite a while, and they have participated in my other series before as well. So don't blink because you might miss this page. It's probably the fastest scrapbook page I have ever done. I had picked out 4 colors of cardstock, and I have gone through and picked out 4 shades of acrylic paint to match. And I had this idea in my head. I wanted to do a really simple design with some summer icons, and then use kind of a pretty simple, not too busy photo. So I've picked a navy, an aqua color, a yellow, and a bright like fuchsia pink. And I'm just going to paint with acrylic paint some strokes of these colors. So I guess in quarters. So I'm dividing the page up in quarters here, and I'm going to add a little bit of paint to each quarter. I'm not going to have the colors overlap. I just kind of wanted them next to each other. I'm leaving a little space. I didn't measure. It's just very kind of random. So you saw at the beginning there, I had also picked out 4 colors of cardstock, and I tried to match up the colors as best I can with the cardstock stash I had. Then I'm going to go through with some inks and some mists here and just splatter coordinating colors on. I think all of them are Heidi Swapp Color Shine except the navy, which I think is maybe Maya Road. I do love that navy though, but it takes a long time to dry. So here are my shapes. I've cut out an anchor, a fish, and a sunshine, and some waves, and again, they all are matching colors. And I considered for a second using these squares that are negatives because those are super cute too. I'm going to save those because I might use those on future pages. So once that was dry, and the navy mist there kind of looks wet still, even if it's dry, I'm going to put my shapes on, and I have my photo on there. I didn't know if I should cut my photo down into a square, if that would have helped the design better, but I just left it as a rectangle because I wanted the whole picture, I don't know, to be in there, and I wanted the sky and the dock and the water, so I left it as a rectangle. I added just a little piece of twine to my anchor, and then here is where I kind of started to struggle. I really love this idea, I really love this design, but it was really simple. I'm like, what else am I going to add? Because I don't want to, like, I don't know, I don't want to overdo it. I thought about doing like a whole bunch of stitching lines and coordinating colors behind the shapes. I do some stitching, but I don't go over the shapes. I thought about doing that. I thought about adding some washi tape and coordinating colors to the background, but I didn't feel like doing that. So I go through my stash, and I'm looking for just some phrase stickers or little hearts or something else that I can add to each coordinating color. And I have to say the hardest color for me to find in all of my summer collections, I think, was the super bright pink. I had a lot of other collections with kind of a more pastel pink, like a rose pink instead of the fuchsia. Anyway, I dug a while through everything, and I found a couple of different phrase stickers that I really loved that kind of went along with the feeling of my photo. So this picture is just of my daughter sitting on the dock. It's hard to tell, but she does have a fishing pole, and she's fishing there. And I love when my kids just go sit on the dock, and they just kind of sit there and stare out into the water. And I mean, not that kids ever really relax, but it's just, you can just tell that, you know, sitting on the edge of the lake just is calming in a way, even for the kids. And I love watching them sit there and enjoy themselves. So after I went through and found some phrase stickers, I decided to go ahead and add my title. And I'm using these silver shimmery thickers that I'm pretty sure were from Pink Paisley's summer collection last year, which I can't remember the name of it. And I'm going to use some of these old white thickers to finish off. And I decided to go with white because I really wanted the word lake to stand out, and I like that it goes right underneath my photo. And I really like how the shimmeriness of the word kind of goes along with the photo as well. I have to admit that I wasn't really sure I was going to title this page, and so I like just looked online for lake quotes, and I found quotes that were way too long, and then I went to the Silhouette store and just typed in lake, and a lot of times like you find phrases or sayings that are like cut files, but there were some you know, different sayings in there, and that's where I decided to use the lake is calling. So I'm going to pop everything up here with some foam dots and some craft foam adhesive I'm going to put on my photo. I do add a little bit of washi tape underneath the photo just to kind of give it a little bit of a background to make it stand off a little bit more. I considered putting a piece of pattern paper behind it, but I didn't want to cover up the aqua paint, so the washi tape is fine. Put a little button on my sunshine, and I stitched a circle around it. And I'm going to pop up my little fishy here. By the way, this cut file, actually, yeah, it was 3 different cut files. Or no, the anchor and the fish came in a cut file. Did they? No, I'm lying. The anchor and the waves came in a cut file together. And then the sunshine was just like some star cut file, and the fish was a fish cut file I got. They're all from the Silhouette store. Did I stitch? Yeah, you can't really see it right now, but you'll see it in the close-ups. I did stitch over the waves on the aqua piece, and I stitched over the little tag that says summertime on the anchor, and then the labels on the pink. And I accidentally hit my camera right there. Lastly, I had this pile of sequins on my desk because from when I was scrapping Christmas photos. And some of the blue ones had spilled out on my desk, and I went to go clean them up, and I'm like, ooh, they're perfect color. So I put a few little teeny tiny blue sequins on the aqua part, again, to kind of bring in the sparkliness of the water. And that's it. That's how I left it. And I feel like I usually spend like 2 hours on a page, and this page went so fast, but I love the simplicity of it. I love just the shapes on the colors, and that was what I was going for. I almost feel like I have a little bit of guilt that I didn't put like more into this page, but I still love it. So thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to go check out Christine and Hannah's channels and their pages. I'm sure they're amazing. I can't wait to see them myself. Thanks so much for stopping by. Stay scrappy, friends. I'll see you tomorrow.